he was talking to other people. Like because he would get him drunk, and that's when he would be texting the girls. How they not know he was doing that shit, especially when he was recording most of the time.
I guess the old Whataburger crew and Flu. So we'll see how many people come on here.
Awesome.
So what was y'all's favorite Whataburger experience?
Quitting. Quitting. Not even quitting because I just left. I didn't even quit.
How did you leave?
I just say, hey, I'm getting my bachelor's. I'm out of here.
And so you didn't leave until you went to college?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was Blanca still there?
Yeah.
On the fire station?
Fucking Blanca, bro.
She still hit me up sometimes on Facebook.
I think somebody told me she had died, bro. I got scared.
Did Blanca die?
She's not dead.
Okay.
She's not dead. She's very well kicking. But no, somebody told me she died, and I was like, nah, not Blanca. And I had to look at her Facebook. She's still kicking.
Yeah, she's still kicking.
Dang. All Blanca did was stay at the damn ride station. She was getting paid like $17 an hour to stay at the finger. Oh yeah, that was her thing.
That was her thing, bro. Just point the finger and yell at you.
I remember one day me and Blanca was having a conversation because I was like, you know your vagina can get depressed.
Why would you tell her that?
Because she needed to know mine was depressed. Okay. Let me stop.
So, was your vagina telling her vagina that her vagina was depressed?
No, hers wasn't depressed. Hers
wasn't depressed. So she was getting some.
I think Blanca didn't she have a boyfriend?
The way she was acting, I wouldn't be surprised.
Some
of the stuff she did at the job, it was.
What was she doing?
She was doing the most.
She would be making one of the most sexual jokes I ever heard. I'm like, man, aren't you like 70?
Wait, what jokes? I never heard this side of Blanca before.
It was like the overnight shift that when Blanca worked. Hey y'all, when Blanca worked that 5 p.m. to 3 a.m. shift, she was at 10 p.m. She was different.
She was different.
Damn, I should have stayed there. What the hell are y'all talking about?
Because it was like
I've never seen that side of her, bro.
So what hours did you work?
Sometimes
I would work the afternoons.
I usually do like afternoons. It was sometimes where I used to work mornings, and then it was sometimes where I worked overnight.
Oh, you worked overnight on that Friday and Saturdays, huh?
Yeah. So I would go in at like 9 or 10, and I leave at like 6.
You remember Devin?
Yeah. He was messing around with
Who was he messing around with?
Everybody was messing around at
work. But he was messing around with that other manager, the black chick.
Cassandra?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why Cassandra.
That's why they got in trouble. That's why she left. Because them two, they got caught. Them two was messing around.
But
Devin was with Layla. That was his girlfriend. I went on a double date with him and Layla.
This was as I was leaving. They was messing around for a good
Didn't
like 4 or 5 months.
No.
She just had a kid.
She had a kid. She was doing her own shit.
Yeah. Oh, okay. They was messing around for a good.
But she was making a big deal about you being friendly with the
His breath stank so bad.
Who?
Evan.
Damn.
His breath did stink.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
But I ain't gonna lie, that was my dog. That was my dog.
Yeah,
I loved him.
It was cool.
Who else do you remember?
I'm good at faces, not names. So I forgot a lot of people's names. But if I was seeing them walking on the street, I'm like, oh yeah, I know who you are.
Who was your favorite manager?
You.
Why do you think people liked me?
Because you was chill for one, and you was honest, and you just didn't care.
You're easy to talk to. Yeah. A lot of the managers acted like you weren't like an adult trying to work too.
Yeah. I was mean though. Y'all don't think I was mean?
You were strict when you needed to be, absolutely. But like a lot of the people that understood you did what they needed to do, and you didn't need to get on them.
Yeah.
So you really didn't know about the guy group chat?
No, I didn't know about the guy group chat.
The only
Oh my gosh.
I was cool with Armando, but I talked to Christian more. Like he was the only
Bustos, okay.
Yeah, Bustos. He was the only chill one I really talked to.
He's like the only one I call by his last name. Because when you say Christian, I'm like, who?
I've always called him Bustos.
Danny, I was cool whenever I seen him. We was chill. We talked about sports.
Oh, that was Chompers. He had some little ass baby teeth. I love Danny though. Yeah. His teeth was little.
Bro, he tried to talk to every single girl that got hired. Every time it was a new hire, he was like, I'm gonna go slide over here. I'm gonna see what their schedule is. Let me see if I could get their number. Every time it was a new hire.
Them guys was hoes. But yeah, it was him, Armando, Marco, Robert, and they had a guy. Who was their guy friend that didn't work there? He was kind of chunky. He was cute, but he was kind of chunky.
He had the same name as one of them.
Yeah, I think so. He would always come through the drive-thru.
Is it Danny or is something Daniel maybe? I don't know. He wound up having a kid and he had a baby shower and everything. Like they all went.
Dang.
Yeah.
Who you had a crush on?
Everybody was younger than me. I was one of the older ones there.
So you didn't have a crush on anybody older?
Everybody that was older, they either was with someone or no, they was all older people. Like they was in like their 40s. They had kids and husbands. I was like mid.
Well, damn. If everybody was older,
You was the only one closer to my age besides Zoe.
And they did not know y'all was my relatives. That shit.
Yeah.
Y'all, okay, for those of y'all that are watching, this is my uncle.
She's older than me. By like 10 years.
Legit my real uncle. And this is Aaliyah. But yeah, how old was I 5 years? Okay, I'm 33. I was 28.
Mm-hmm. And I was like
5 years ago.
About 20 or 21. Because I know I turned 21. That was the year that Bobby passed. Or the year before. So I was 21.
Shout out to Bobby. But yeah, when I became ordained, it was just ironic that it just happened to be a year later on March 14th. And I'm just like, okay. I still have yet to do a funeral, a baptism, a wedding. I gotta do something.
Do a baptism.
Yeah, and let's hopefully not do a funeral.
I really don't want to do a funeral or a baptism. I want to do a wedding. Who getting married? You get married. You got a girlfriend? Mm-hmm. Who your girlfriend?
We actually got together when we was in Disney.
Who's she?
Well, she moved. We all went back to our home places, so she went back to San Diego.
Oh, okay.
So we're doing long distance, but we meeting up again next month, and then either I'm gonna fly up there or she's gonna come down here, and then we meeting up again in October for a cruise. So she'll be my family.
She gonna meet mama, okay?
How's that gonna go? Do you think it's gonna go good?
My family keep asking about her, so they ready to meet her.
So how long have y'all been together?
We made it official a few weeks ago, but we've been dating for 5.5 months.
Dang. Why wasn't we in touch when you worked at Disney?
Nobody reached out. I put a post that said I was leaving, and I was saying I was going to be working for Disney. Like, I literally told people.
Where was this post at?
On my story.
Where the fuck was this post?
It was on my story.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
I literally said I was leaving and everything.
I think we even have a conversation about it, but I'm gonna keep on denying that I ain't see shit.
And you wasn't at UTSA. You graduated from there.
No, Sam Houston.
Oh, that's the one in Huntsville.
Yeah.
UTSA San Antonio. Okay. I remember the one time I went to that college in Huntsville, I fell off the roof.
Yes. The roof?
The freeway.
Oh, the freeway.
You know, coming back, how it's like that turn.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So it was raining that day, and my friend was driving. We slid off the freeway.
Yeah.
Cool experiences. Hey guys, welcome. What y'all remember about me?
Everything.
How was I back then versus now? That's what my people wants to know on here.
The same, but
Feel like you're more free.
yeah, you're more free.
Yeah.
Don't have to
Definitely
worry
more
about nothing.
free.
I could definitely see that.
Definitely more free. Not that you worried about what people said before, but that people were saying stuff before and that, you could see it right away. And now, if people say shit,
You just don't
it
care.
don't matter.
Do you remember Jorge? Because she don't remember Jorge.
Who the fuck is Jorge?
He was light skinned, Hispanic,
Yeah.
wore glasses. You know he buys my content.
For real?
Was I working with Jorge? I don't remember Jorge.
Jorge didn't work a lot.
Nah. He just popped up whatever he wanted to pop up.
He really did. That's okay. But shout out to Jorge. He buys my videos.
You remember the Asian dude that only changed trash? Like he would come during
Yeah.
the weekends. What was his name? Like Bong or Boo or some shit?
I can't remember.
I didn't hire him. And Blanca or somebody hired him.
But then nobody wanted to fire him.
Why? Because he was Asian?
Oh, fucking no. But nobody wanted to
They
fire
wanted their
his
token
ass.
Asian?
Nobody
Oh,
wanted to
no.
fire his ass, dude.
All he did was take out the trash.
No, for real. 'Cause he couldn't do grill. He couldn't place an order. Like, what was he there for? He wasn't mopping. He wasn't wiping down tables.
The only thing I remember is when I hired Anthony. Y'all remember Anthony?
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony worked harder than the Asian.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How? Shout out to Anthony.
Shout out to Anthony. Anthony
Shout
was
out to
watching my
Anthony.
YouTube. I was only mad at Whataburger because I think, who did I hire first? It was Anthony and it was another girl. What was her name? She only worked on the weekend. She was so nice.
I remember her. She always did the trade.
Yes, she was so cute.
Yes, her mom would even come during like the weekends to check on her and stuff. Yeah.
Do y'all remember what was her name? She was real tall and slim. She always wore makeup.
Who? We all wore makeup.
No, she had. Hold on, let me find it.
Sherry.
Nah.
Sherry
We were
Houston's the
talking about
goddess.
Sherry the other day.
Sherry's Houston's. No, she had her little rap career going.
Nayeli.
No.
Nayeli.
remember
She was
Nayeli?
so pretty. What happened to Nayeli?
She moved to Cleveland, Texas, and we don't talk anymore.
Was Nayeli a lesbian?
No.
She looked like she would be.
She
might
liked
be.
somebody from the job. I just couldn't remember who. Because she was talking to somebody from the job.
Who was she talking to?
I don't know. It was
She was so tall, but she was pretty.
Oh, it was Brian, the other Brian, the Hispanic one.
Oh yeah, she doesn't know, so maybe she came after.
She came after.
Brian no,
Yeah,
that
he
was
always break dancing.
Yes.
He had that one. Yeah.
Brian was crazy.
Wait, he had a weird haircut.
No, he had a ponytail.
Yeah, he had long
Okay,
black
no.
hair.
Outside.
He was a cute guy. He was just short, and she was tall. And I was like, Nayeli, you like his little short ass? Oh my goodness.
No, there's another one that was like Daniel Reza's friend. He worked at the fry station. I don't think he worked there that long. He had like kind of like not a bowl haircut, but he had a weird haircut. And
Who?
he had tattoos. I can't remember his name. I don't know. He didn't work there that long, and then he quit. And then I wound up seeing him like at a tattoo parlor or something. I was like, oh, this is weird.
Hey, Robin. Welcome.
Hi.
We're just talking to the old team. Okay, besides me, who was y'all's favorite manager?
Of course, Blanca. She was
Fire Station Blanca. Her ass
Fire
was.
Station Blanca.
This is your family members. Okay, these are technically. Well, he's my family member, but both of them worked at me at Whataburger when I was at Whataburger.
I'm Whataburger family.
Whataburger. We was a family. Was y'all there when I used to cook? I was cooking zucchini and squash one day. I made Alfredo. I fried fish.
I wasn't there for that shit. No, I ain't getting none of that.
Y'all wasn't there when I was cooking
No.
all the meals?
No, I don't believe it. No.
Brian, who else worked the overnight shift?
Devin.
Okay.
Sometimes the black chick, I forgot her name.
Cassie?
Sometimes
The
Cassie.
one was be going off. Cassie got fired though before I left.
Yeah, it was her.
I used to buy her food stamps. The food stamps came in handy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, girl, let me buy them food
It
stamps.
wasn't that many of us. There was only like 3 or 4 of us that worked the entire thing.
I don't remember. I was just sick of working overnight. Who was at the register?
I can't tell.
That shit was so long ago, huh?
I don't know, because sometimes they wouldn't even assign anyone register for overnight.
No, they just did it. Well, I usually just stay at the grill. I didn't feel like taking.
They just did it. Like whoever pulled up, because sometimes it was super slow at night. You get like 1 or 2 cars every fucking 10 minutes or something. So they really didn't assign anyone. It was just whoever was there, whoever had the least amount of shit to do.
You remember Jaime?
Yeah.
It had my menorah. Yeah.
You remember Anna?
Yeah.
What do you remember about Anna?
She always said that I was her.
What'd she say?
Her work husband.
That's who you want to be your work with?
No, because didn't her niece and her
Ronaldo
was her like sister-in-law.
Okay, then yeah. So all of them like
they're all related.
Yeah, they were all related. So who was the youngest one who had the kid?
BNA?
I think it was
Ronaldo's daughter?
Yes. I seen her last year before I left.
Okay,
because it was her baby's birthday. I think she got another kid. She got 2 kids now, I think.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. So that's the last time I seen her and Anna.
Is she with that dude from Mexico?
Yeah, but she want to be with him.
Oh, they seemed really in love.
Why they don't want to be together?
I guess she just don't really fuck with him. I don't know.
I was just mad because you know who was just leaving stains all over the women's bathroom, and I was sick and tired of working with her.
Who?
Did you know? Yes! You didn't know that? Every single fucking shift, she's leaving shit stains on the wall, on the.
And then it got worse during the time of the month.
Yeah, when she was on her period, it was horrible. But she blamed it on she couldn't see. Bitch, you know you seen that shit.
Or she had to hurry up and go because, she was in a rush or whatever. And I was like, no.
Every single time. So when she worked, I used the men's bathroom. I refused to go in there. And when the morning shift would come, I'm like, y'all know who it is. Y'all don't want to talk to her. She just leave it nasty. I don't understand how you get shit on the wall.
It was not once in a while. It's every time.
Every single time. How do you squat on the toilet? You wipe yourself. How do you get shit on this toilet seat? You gotta be smearing it.
Guiding that shit.
How do you get that on the fucking toilet seat? That's shit.
Wow, I did not know that.
Every single time. I swear that bitch could never make my food. Never. What they say?
Dirty girl.
She was a dirty girl.
That's wild. I did not know that.
Okay, in her defense, I will say this. I don't really think she meant any harm. And she wasn't mean or anything. She was very nice. But every time she went to the bathroom, it's something on the toilet. First of all, why are you shitting at work? That's for starters. Especially when you only work from 10 to 3. Like, she didn't even stay the full overnight. I understand if you stay
No, for real. I always used to complain that she used to go home during half of the shift, bro.
They didn't let nobody go home at that time. Not no 10 to 3, 10 to 4. Bitch, who's with me from 4 to 6?
Then her whole family be in the fucking dining room, just chilling, waiting for her to get off.
I ain't gonna lie, shout out to Ronaldo though. She used to bring me some food. Ronaldo used to always have food.
Oh yeah, their food would be good. Their tamales are good.
Mm-hmm. Or they used to barbecue and stuff. Because they would always have parties, but the other ones would be at work. So they would bring food and stuff.
No,
Oh.
I would get off early to go to their parties. I would go to their parties.
I ain't never been to that
I
party.
got
cool.
drunk at one of their parties before and like threw up in Vianney's restroom.
Mm.
I threw up all over the floor and I didn't tell anybody. I cleaned it up. I cleaned it up
At
and
least
then
she
I
was
threw
better than
everything-
her aunt.
I threw everything away and then I walked out. And then my friend was like, "Oh, let's go smoke in the truck." And I was like, "All right, bet." And then like Bustos went to go pick up my brother from work because my brother was working. And then whenever my friend went to hand me the blunt, as soon as I went to hit it, like when I did that inhale, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna throw up." So like I opened the door, cause like they ran out of beer and liquor. So like Vianney put out like this old wine bottle, and I was like, "Fuck it," you know. And it should not have been the case. I should have stopped, and I didn't.
It'd be like that sometimes.
And I threw up all outside the car. Like I was hanging outside the car, and I was like, "Ugh." Like it was awful. It's awful, dude. Yeah.
I ain't got that drunk in a while.
Oh yeah, that was a couple years ago. I don't think I could ever do that again.
It was one of Bobby's birthdays, but you wasn't 21. We went to Drink Houston, and I literally got drunk and fell asleep in the bathroom. That's my days, y'all. I used to get drunk.
That's so scary. I don't like blacking out or falling asleep when I'm drinking. Like it's not fun for me.
Oh, it wasn't fun, but I did it. I was sleeping right on that toilet.
Oh my gosh. My boyfriend fell asleep. Like this past Halloween, he fell asleep in the restroom stall at the lounge we were at. And some guys had to come and help us get him to the car. And then he don't like me driving his car, so he's complaining while he was drunk, but then he fell asleep. So once he fell asleep, I was like, all right, I need to go. I need to go.
Yeah, it's safer. Don't drink and drive.
Oh yeah, he was not about to drive, but still, he was making a big fit about me driving his car. So you know, guys in their cars.
What they say? That's why I quit drinking, and one of my friends got raped.
Oh, that's raped, but you can't say it on.
Oh, dang, that's sad. I don't want to get that because I'm drunk. That's the worst.
Have you ever blacked out and woke up where you didn't know you were? Or like just
No.
woke up and not remember the past couple hours?
Okay, so I got drunk that night at Bobby's birthday. Then so my ex, our first, was it our first? Okay, he turned 30. His 31st birthday. So ours, like our second year of dating. It was me, him, my friend. We went to the club, and I got so drunk. But it was my car, so I'm like, I'm just going out to my car and going to sleep. But I was asleep, but the back door was open. My head was hanging out. I'm so thankful that nothing happened to me, that nobody came out and said nothing, that nobody snatched me up or did anything, because they literally could have had their way with me that night. I was just sleep out in the car. And I don't know why. Oh, he was trying to chase my friend down because she was like drunk inside, like flirting with all the guys. And I just kept telling him, just grab her. I'm good. But I really wasn't good.
Yeah,
but he should have been checking on me. Thinking about it, he was hanging out there in the car with me.
Man, bro, no. I blacked out whenever I told you I was in San Antonio a couple weeks ago. I blacked out. Like,
where's you at?
So before we went to the club, we went to Dave and Buster's. So I was drinking at Dave and Buster's. I don't care. I was playing games. I was getting crunk at Dave and Buster's. I was drinking at Dave and Buster's. Then we went back to the apartment, and then we started taking shots at the apartment. Like vodka and rum. And then I'm like, all right, we're gonna go to the club, right? So like, I'm getting dressed to go to the club, and then I'm already lit. Like, I should have known I wasn't gonna continue drinking once I got to the club.
But you just kept drinking.
I continued drinking. As soon as we got to the club, okay, wait. Because there's a whole video of me. I don't remember recording this, but like I left my phone recording in my back pocket.
What was you recording?
I'm flirting with the cop, like the security guard that pats you down and stuff. So he's patting down all the guys, and I took off my jacket and like getting ready to pat down, and then he's like, you could go, and I was like, you're not gonna pat me down? Like I was like, I'm a little offended, and like I continued to flirt with him, and then he's like, yeah, I don't think my girlfriend would like that. And I was like,
girlfriend,
you're disgusting. Shut up. Shut up. But yeah, so there's like a 10-minute recording of me just babbling while I'm drunk, like, because I was already lit. They should not have let me into the into the fucking bar. But I did. I went into the club and I went and got a drink as soon as I got there, and then I don't remember anything after that. Like I got the drink.
Who was you with?
My brother's roommates. Like my brother didn't even go out with me. I went out with his roommates. Scary as shit, because like I honestly did not know them that well to be hanging out with them like that.
And not to be letting yourself get that drunk.
And not to be letting myself, but yeah, I don't know, I was being fucking stupid. Like I regret it so much. I got fucking
We all
turned
got our
up.
little stupid moments.
I got turned up, and like I grabbed these two girls. I tried to start dancing with them. And that's the last thing I remember. I woke up in the room I don't remember being in. I was not happy when I woke up. I was very confused. I was like, what the fuck happened? There's a big ass bruise on my knee. Like,
did you fall?
I don't know. Apparently, one of the girls I tried to pull to dance on me told one of the guys I was with that I was getting a little action right there. The girl told the guy I was with that I was drunk, so he had to take me home. It was awful, dude. And I was like, oh my God, that's so embarrassing. And then he tried to talk to me after, and I was like, honestly, you don't know the real me, because like the entire time I was over there, I was drunk. Like, I don't know you. You don't know me. It's awful. Yeah, I don't remember any of that shit. And they were telling me, like, so the day before I was drunk too, and apparently I started doing 10 push-ups, like, just because like I don't know, there was a competition. Like they were saying I couldn't do 10 push-ups, and I was like, I can do 10 push-ups. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So,
Can you do
I'm
10
okay.
push-ups?
So I was over here doing 10 push-ups in front of the guys, and then I did my first. What's the thing where you like crack open the can and then like bust it open on the side and then you drink it?
What's that?
It's like a beer thing. It's like
where you suck it out the side?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did it wrong the first time I did it. I opened it from the top and I started drinking it like that. They're like, you're doing it wrong. So college experience. Glad I didn't go to college, because I would have failed. I would have failed the beer experience. Bro.
Did you go to any fun college parties?
See,
and congratulations for graduating.
I appreciate it. The parties that was there, it was okay. We really went to a lot of like video game bars.
What's a video game bar?
It's pretty much just think of a regular bar, but it had old classic video games like Nintendo 64s, PlayStation 1s, GameCubes.
Oh, shit.
Stuff like that.
That's
so
cool.
That's what me and my friends used to do. We got tired of like clubs and parties because it's the same thing over and over again. So we usually have our own parties. We go to each other's crib and we just drink and play video games.
Okay.
And eat. We do like not board games, but like those fun like Never Have I Ever type games, like stuff like that.
Never have I ever.
Yeah, we do shit like that, but we do like a twist to it sometimes. And then like there was one drinking game, I forgot what the name of it, but we was playing one video game and whoever loses had to drink like a giant container of alcohol that we put in. So it could be like different shit.
Oh,
mix it together.
Shit. What's that? Like a trash can punch kind of thing?
Yeah, it was a trash can punch thing. So,
I miss Nintendo 64 Zelda.
Oh yeah.
But that's the stuff we used to do. Like for me, I have a high tolerance for alcohol, so I don't really get drunk like that. But the times I do get tipsy, I just fall asleep. So I never really like just act different. When I drink, I just instantly
You don't
just
be
fall
throwing
asleep.
up and stuff?
No, I just fall asleep.
I feel like I want to throw up now. Waffle margarita. Little bloopers.
I don't know. I have a high what's it called? Acid retention. So like I always wind up throwing up every time I drink. Like I could drink 2 shots and I'm throwing up the next day.
Yeah, I just can't handle that stuff anymore. So that night that I blacked out at Drink Houston. Is Drink Houston still open? So Drink Houston was this popular club that was popular for years. Let me look at most things they're still open. They were like 3 clubs in one. So it was a really mixed crowd. They had a karaoke bar and then like a white area and a black area. That sounds so racist. But okay, it was like hip hop and then like oldies. Let me see. Permanently closed. It was located in the Marquis Center. You know where the Marquis at?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they closed down. I wonder when they closed down. They don't even say. But yeah, that's a man. I can't believe I fell asleep in that bathroom. But that night, it was like they had, what are those tube drinks? They had shots and tubes that I was drinking. I drank a bunch of Jello shots. I drank like 9 Patron shots. All I was drinking was Patron.
That'll do it. That'll do it. That'll do it.
Hey, Pooh, who's my cute friends? They is cute, huh? That's my Uncle Brian.
Nice to meet you.
And that's Aaliyah.
Hello.
They both used to work with me at Whataburger. See, they didn't know I hired my relatives at Whataburger. I wonder where Zoe's at. I'm glad you wasn't there with me and my sister because we used to argue.
I know, that's.
Do you remember?
There was sometimes where I caught y'all in the act. I was like, let me go ahead and walk to the back. That's a sister thing. I'm going to get between that.
Because I'm like, why is you arguing with me at this job? Like, you really about to dead ass give it away.
Yeah.
And we sounded the same. They could not tell us apart.
I don't know how they couldn't tell you apart. Y'all kind of looked okay, like kind of similar.
I think it was, I can't say my real name, but I think it was like our names and then our voices. Like over the phone, I'm not gonna lie, we sound like each other. I think relatives can tell us apart, but like if you're just not used to it, like the way we say things are just like very similar. How we talk.
Oh, you can.
Yeah. Sometimes I get up to 20 people. Like this time I really don't get on because mostly I didn't know you and your sister worked together. Yeah, we worked together at Whataburger. O'Reilly's in the bathroom. Yeah. I'm the oldest sibling. Me and my sister are 10 years apart. Yep. I wish I had older siblings, though. I wish I wasn't the oldest. I want to know what it's like to have older siblings.
I mean, it's cool.
It's not all that.
I mean, at least for my siblings, they was actually good. Like, I was the middle child.
Wait, your dad had other children.
So, my dad had me, my younger brother, and my older sister. So, three different.
Where them at? Why ain't heard of them?
Oh, they doing their own thing. My sister, she has a wrap shop with her husband. So they wrap cars. They do like different lights and
okay,
stuff like that. So they have their own shop, probably like 20 minutes from here. My little brother, he's graduating high school. He's trying to get a football scholarship.
So your daddy had another child after your mama.
Mm-hmm. That's my little brother.
Okay.
Yeah. Your
daddy and your mama should just got together.
Well, I mean, they still married. Like they didn't separate
because
he did that. So like whenever he dies, my mom had everything.
Okay.
So that's why they didn't really separate.
Okay.
So, and of course me. That's another reason why.
Yeah, she said she taking her bath. I could tell you seem more responsible. I worked with family before. It was fun. Never argue, which is surprising. The good days, I'm not gonna lie. The good days, it was fun. The bad days, it was really rough because we'd be yelling and screaming at each other. And I literally made her a manager. And so they were like, why are y'all 2 managers going so hard with each other?
And then you take that shit home too, because it don't just end at work.
Yeah.
It's like I worked with I got my brothers hired there too. And then
that's personal.
It is personal because like as soon as I told them to do something and it wasn't like me specifically saying something, but it was something that needed to be done for work. They were feeling like I was trying to boss them around, and it's like, nah, this shit just needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were trying to say I couldn't boss them around because we was at work. And I was like, man, you don't even do shit at
And
the
that's what she
house.
could have said. Bitch, you was a team leader. I'm still your boss. I'm still the manager. But yeah, I don't think I want to work with family. It's not.
Y'all was really the only family I worked with.
My dad could never stop making more children. Dang, how many children your daddy got? Bless you, buddy.
Too many.
Oh, turns out my dad had another kid.
Another one.
But he was older, so he's older than my sister. So he's close to being 40, and my sister is like mid 40. But turns out this is crazy. He told me this 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That there was this whoever he was talking to, the lady never told him that she had pregnant. She just dipped. She never said anything to him. And then years later, he found out the son came and talked to him.
And how old is this person? Did you ever meet them?
No. I think they talked for a minute, like he have his own business and stuff, but he's probably like 37, 38.
Dang.
But my dad never knew. The lady never told him. She just ran off with the child and never said anything.
I think that's messed up. What you think about situations like that?
I think they should at least know. Like, they should at least have a decision to at least want to be a part of its life.
Yeah, that's hard. But then I was like, you couldn't just have both of your parents. Neither one of them want to be a part of your life, and you know them. So, I mean
that does happen.
I think he's good. I don't know if he have kids or not. I haven't met him, but
would you want to reach out?
I mean, that would be cool. But it's been. I don't even know the truth.
Yeah, that's the thing that's hard. Hey, it's your girl P. Fetty, I'm with this is my Uncle Brian. My mom and his husband used to be married. Brian, I didn't know you had a husband.
My mom and his husband.
She was married to my brother.
My mom was married to your brother.
Yeah.
And so she didn't know that was really my uncle.
Yeah, I'm the uncle, but she's way older than me.
I'm not way older than you. I'm way older than you.
No, but she is older than me, though.
How old are you now?
I'm about to be 26.
So is 33 way older?
No,
he's
being dramatic. Oh my god.
Dang. I still look good at 33 now.
Ouch. I know, right?
But no, that was some good time. I still remember you was a little kid coming over with your little video games.
Hey, now responsibility.
It's grown-up games.
Grown up. Okay, so how do y'all feel being grown-ups now?
I wish I didn't rush to grow up.
I didn't rush. My family actually helped me out. Like, they prepared me for
you come from a really good family.
Yeah, they prepared me for that. So I'm not really worried. It's more of just like I just want to get my own stuff now, but I had to learn that it takes time to do stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only thing I'm dealing with. Like, I want to make money. I want to get my own crib. I want to focus on my career.
We'll stay with y'all parents as long as possible now.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm taking advantage of it now. So I'm like, it's fine. I'll just deal with that.
But you was doing what you was supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I was in school. That's all I was doing was in school. I never took a break from school. Literally, as soon as I graduated my bachelor's, like 2 months later, like literally two and a half months later, I started my bachelor's. I mean, not my bachelor's, my master's.
Did you get your master's?
No, I'm doing it right now.
Okay, so how long do you have till you finish that?
Probably like 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, and then hopefully that's it. And my family was like, "You gonna get your doctors?" I'm like, "You got me fucked up."
It's too much after that.
I'm not doing all that. So I'm stopping at master's. That's it. Focus on my career.
Do you guys love your generation?
I'll say our generation and her generation was like.
I think we're all in different generations, though.
But we kind of grew up around the same time, though. In a way, like some of the stuff that y'all used to do, we still do it. But the newer generation now, they do something completely different.
Your generation?
Not me.
No, it's under.
Under me,
Like,
damn. I ain't that young.
I'll say this though. The newer generation, like after her, they're more, you could say, wise and more creative, but their choices in life is crap. Like, it's trash.
Okay, they're wise and more creative because they are learning like you don't have to go to school to make money and to become like millionaires. And the hustle and the entrepreneurship I respect.
Yeah.
But they wild.
No, they
wild.
Tripping.
They're wild.
Like I feel like if we had the technology that they do now, we would be like
on a whole nother level.
A whole nother level.
Yeah.
But since they got that, and we're not really learning, but like the people that's older than us, they trying to learn the technology. Like it's kind of bad because they struggling, and we have to teach them that, and the young people teach them.
And then I feel like we appreciate the technology more, whereas the new generation, it just feels like it should be granted to them. You know,
yeah.
They just use it like, oh, I could do this to make money, but like we doing it because we actually like enjoy it. I can say that.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Should I hit you up when O leaves? What time is he leaving? Who else was up there? Let me think. Who else we didn't talk about?
Talk about the boys group chat.
The boys group chat? Okay, first off, I love them.
But they was gay.
They was gay.
They
was gay for real.
I did not know about that.
They would show me their group chat. They're all sending each other dick pics. They're all sending each other pics of their privates.
I don't do that shit. No.
Well, I know you wasn't in it, but the soccer team was.
That's crazy.
I was like, is this what guys do?
No. If there's any guys
Please
in there,
clarify.
they know we don't do that.
Please clarify this isn't what guys do, bro. Like, just show each other dick pics of each other's dicks.
So is this what the soccer guys do?
I play soccer. I didn't do that shit at all.
Yes, what? Yes, you do it.
I don't do
That's
that.
what the guys do?
Hell no. I don't do that shit.
No, but they all
like I was to the point to where when I did sports, I didn't take showers with the guys. I waited till they leave and then I took my shower.
Because you knew they were like that?
Yeah. There was some guys in there running butt ass naked, chasing each other in the locker room. I'm like, y'all tripping. And then they supposedly had girlfriends. I'm like,
so did the group chat of guys.
My my boyfriend told me a situation because he was on the football team and he said that literally this guy grabbed a broom and shoved it up this dude's ass and he did not like flinch. He was acting like he liked it. And I was like, I don't know, bro.
Dang.
I don't know. That's a little weird to me. But I could say my boyfriend didn't participate in any of that. So,
well, we know.
I don't know about anybody else's boyfriends, but
we know Armando and Danny and Robert. You remember Robert? Remember when he jumped off the third floor? He jumped off this third floor.
I wasn't here for that.
You don't remember when I told you?
He jumped off the third floor.
I thought he was gonna die. Like that shit was scary.
Was he drunk or something?
He was fucked up.
He was just say he was fucked up. We can't really say on YouTube,
yeah, we can't really say on camera.
But he was on a lot of things.
I was not here for that. The last time I seen Robert, I think it was some birthday party going on at Maxine's crib. Mm-hmm.
And the one she lived on 1960?
Yeah, and I drove him home. And that was the last time I see Robert. And that was years ago.
Oh, I remember that.
That was the last day when Robert was at my house because he came over to try on makeup and lipstick and stuff. I told you that?
I haven't been here. I don't know.
Dang.
So what's Robert?
You didn't come over after I moved in here?
No, I helped you move in. That was it.
Dang.
Because that's when I started going to college and stuff. So I was mostly dealing with that.
Hold on, let me help my baby find something. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hold on, remember to tell you.
Yeah, you're going to have to tell me everything because I don't know. Nothing, apparently.
Okay, baby.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that's because we was cleaning up the house earlier. I just wanted to change some shit around. Okay, so Robert wanted to try on like makeup and stuff. Okay, first off, Robert used to always come to my house. Robert, Armando, and them was always at my house. And he wanted to try on makeup. And so, I was open about it. But he came over here with like drugs and stuff. And he was taking it. Long story short, he jumps. And if you go stand on that balcony when you jump, if we were to go jump, we're falling straight down.
Yeah.
Somehow, God or the universe or whatever, he landed on the downstairs neighbor's porch. He ran through their house, came out naked, ran through my gate, and was laying about by the front gate naked. The 911 or whatever called. He was at the hospital, and I just get a call from the police. This was on my 29th birthday. It was straight out like a movie. That shit was insane.
It's like 21 Jump Street. Bro.
Yes, it really was.
Crazy.
Because he should have died that day. I'm not gonna lie.
And I want to say it's just because he was on all that shit that he lived.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, if he wasn't all that shit, he wouldn't have jumped. Yeah, drugs will do that. So I stay on the 3rd floor, and he jumped. But like, if you go look at my porch, you're falling straight down. Somehow he fell like this, and he fell into the downstairs neighbor's house.
Balcony. Yeah.
He ran through their house. He was like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Please, ma'am, don't get mad at him. Like, he's not gonna do anything to you, please." But luckily, the people that were staying down there at the time, like, they was
chill.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how I'd feel if somebody was trying to run out butt-ass naked through my house. Oh my God.
I think he was just, I don't know what made him take all those drugs.
I think he was going through a lot.
He's going through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
He's going through a lot of shit.
I really do love Robert. I wish I can get in touch with him. But he just
fell off the face of the earth.
Pretty much. Robert.
Hopefully he didn't really fall, but you know.
Yeah.
Drugs are scary.
Dope Sick is a good show. Where is that on? I live on the 3rd floor, but my building has 22 floors, so we can't open our windows. Yeah, so like my house, I don't have any windows. I have 3, what do you call them? Sliding doors. So it's a sliding door in my room, the living room, and the 2nd bedroom. But it's literally no windows in my house. So everything's a sliding door. And it's pretty cool because it looks like I got a big balcony. It looks like I have 3 different balconies when essentially it's only 2. But, dang, y'all. That was some wild shit. I didn't know Devin and Desandra was talking, though.
Yeah. I think me and Maxine was the only people that knew during the time. And then they started being open about it. But once that happened, someone probably snitched. And that's how she got in trouble.
Yeah, because you can't. We weren't supposed to talk to employees. I had the employees at my house. We wasn't supposed to be doing none of that.
I didn't know she was talking about
Yeah, they
I had no idea.
Fucking around for a hot minute.
But my thing
But his breath stunk. Never did his breath smell fresh. I love Devin, and he was an attractive guy, but never did his breath smell fresh.
I don't think I was ever that close to him to know that.
Well,
like we was cool. Like we
was close because we like this making the sandwiches.
Oh yeah,
you know,
you're right.
I never.
You never smell his breath.
No.
Devin has a stink ass breath. How you never smell that shit? I hope he don't see this one day. I love you, Devin. I love you, Devin. Oh my gosh, you was my dude. I ain't gonna lie. That was my friend. We went on double dates and everything. He was dating a really pretty girl at the time too.
So is he?
But maybe he just has stink breath around me because it's like he don't give a fuck.
What would it stink like? Like the Whataburger onions, or?
Yeah, because he did eat a lot of food from Whataburger, so maybe he just ate some food from there and then you just smelled it
every day.
Maybe, or I know he brought his food sometimes to work, so
You can't bring stink breath on food all the time, though. I ate food and I don't feel like my breath stinks right now.
I always bring gum just in case.
You
That's
got some
just me,
gum?
though.
Give me some
I don't know.
And he just said he always brings some.
No, I'm just like at work.
The tongue scraper. Let me tell you something. When I brush my teeth, it's insane.
I'll be like,
Me too. So I was hanging with my friend the other day, and he kept asking me, "Was that okay when I was brushing my teeth?" I was like, "Don't worry. Like, trust me. If you hear these sounds, that just means I'm comfortable around you. But this is how I brush my teeth."
my boyfriend be like, damn, you deep throating that shit.
Yes. You gotta scrub your tongue. How do you not gag when you brush your teeth? Because I be.
You ain't cleaning it right if you're not gagging, bro. That's just me. You're not doing it right. You are not doing it right.
We gotta learn hygiene.
You gotta hit the thing in the back of your throat. You know,
Yeah.
like Cardi B.
Your tongue goes deep though. When I used to have to pull tongues out, I didn't realize how long people's tongues are. Well, you remember I used to work at the morgue.
Yeah.
I told you.
No.
I used to cut open dead bodies.
No, I did not know this.
Yes.
She's get a kick out of that.
It was. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to go to school to be a forensic pathologist.
Mm-hmm.
So I was working with a forensic. Y'all didn't know that either?
Yeah,
I told y'all I used to cut open dead
You
bodies.
don't be telling your people that.
They
I
know.
think you did do it on a YouTube video, but like I only like heard a second of it, and like I was like,
I was talking about all my jobs on a YouTube video, and I talked about how I used to work at the morgue. But anyways, when I pulled out that tongue, I was like, dang, tongues is that long? You just see the little part that comes out, but that shit goes
like
when you
it's
pull
like-
your throat out, like
yeah.
you see how far that tongue goes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I pulled out balls.
How was that? Or it's like the weirdest thing you've seen doing that.
Well, all balls are the same size. I make my own mouthwash. How do you make your mouthwash? Cracking the skull smells like corn chips, so we had to get the brain out, but we would have to like pretty much chainsaw kind of like the skull to crack it and pull it out so you can take the brain out. That smells like corn chips. When they're completely charred, like my first bodies I saw, they both died in a plane crash and their bodies were completely charred. They smell like barbecue. It like sucks because they really do smell like barbecue, and it's like, okay, this is a dead body.
And they smell good.
No, not it. It's like some unseasoned barbecue. Okay, the coolest one that I saw was a guy and he was like really overweight, and I had to cut through like this much because he had died in. So when you die outside, your body kind of shrivels up, like in the sun, how humid it is out here. But when you die inside, like if I was to die right now and you just leave my body in here for like 4 or 5 days, by the time they find me, I'm gonna swell up and your fat is the word dense is what it does. But anyways, it expands. So he had like this much fat we had to cut through. And he had gallstones, and I had never knew what gallstones were. And so all I see is these rocks about the size of my crystals, actually. So I see like 20 of these just all falling out. And I was scared because I was like, why are there rocks in his body? But they were gallstones.
Yeah.
He overdosed on insulin, which is a big thing. I saw a lot of bodies that overdosed on insulin. One that died by the train track, he was cut like right here. So his stuff was cut off and like a leg was detached.
Oh my gosh.
The saddest thing were in custody deaths. Like the police shootings, like killing like African Americans and stuff. That was really sad to like watch them because the police would have to be in there while we were doing the autopsies. And they just didn't seem like they gave a fuck. Like it was one guy, they tased him like 12 fucking times. And I'm like, should nobody need to be like a human doesn't need to be tased that many times. Like you know you're killing them.
Right. Like the first or second time would do the job.
They claimed they wasn't shooting him, but we're literally picking it off the body. Babies were really sad. Babies smell different because it's still like new. They don't smell like, if we were to die, we kind of stink, but babies still smell like fresh.
Yeah.
I don't know. We ain't got to talk about death, but
That's really interesting. I didn't think that the babies would have a different smell. That's weird.
But they're like new.
Yeah.
Like if you've only been on this earth like 3 months, you're not gonna smell the same as like us when we've been drinking and
All those
eating.
toxins
Yeah.
that we intake every day. Definitely.
Dead private parts are different.
What do you mean?
This one woman that I saw, I didn't realize like how much it was. It
was.
like how long her vagina was. It was pretty long. Guys, their things just kind of like shrivel up over their balls. I took out a birth control, so I didn't know. I mean, I was only 18 back then, which I don't know how I worked there, but shoot, I worked my magic. And we had to cut open, because we cut open the ovaries and we get the stomach and the fluids and stuff out of there. And I just remember seeing like the Mirena, is it? I don't know. Help me out with birth control.
IUD thing. That's like a
Y shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an IUD.
So that was in her, and I didn't know what that was. I only like. Okay, first off, if I'm ever gonna get on birth control again, it's only gonna be the patch. That's the only birth control I ever liked. I didn't feel like I was getting like the pill. I don't know. I didn't like the way my body felt with birth control pills. I never wanted nothing inserted inside of my body. So the patch, but then again, the moment I got off the patch, I got pregnant. That's when I had that abortion.
I had the pills too, and I had tried both, and they both had different effects on me. The last one I had took, like I had gained a whole bunch of weight off of it, and then I just got like really depressed. I was like, "Fuck this shit! I might as well just get pregnant," but not really. No, that wasn't the case.
Don't get pregnant, girl. Don't get pregnant.
That was the case. Yeah, so I stopped doing the pill, and then like I got sick, and then I lost all the weight, and then I dropped down to 90 pounds. And
dang, you was little.
Yeah, so I had gained the weight from it. I had went to like 125, and then I lost the weight, and I dropped down to 90. And then like, I got into another relationship, and they beaners, so they was feeding me good, and then I pushed it to like 135, and I wasn't feeling comfortable because I was used to wearing like zeros and ones and stuff, so nothing fit me.
Let me tell you something. When I used to wear a size 1, 2, this was before I worked at Whataburger the first time. I went from a 2 to a 12 in 6 months just working at Whataburger. The first time. And then I maintained so the time I was working at Whataburger, I really maintained that size 12. Now I'm really nervous about going to get a pant size. Because I was my biggest last year when I was 206. Now I'm 170. I don't even know what size pants I wear now.
Yeah.
I just get large and extra large.
Stretchy clothes, right? Yeah.
Comfy shit.
For sure.
I have the IUD. I used to be. Did you like being on the pill? I just feel like it's okay. I'm thankful that we do have birth control as an option, but it just sucks that women have to be the ones to get on it. Like, why can't guys take
did you see
control?
they were doing this thing for guys' birth control, but that the guys were complaining that there was too many side effects.
Well,
bitch, have you seen the woman's birth control contract?
Like those?
Like it's a whole pamphlet. Hold on, it's like this size and this fucking long with all the side effects and not including what will happen to you after it. Not even a possible side effect, but what will guarantee happen to you after taking the fucking shit.
Yeah.
And men were complaining because they got a little moody.
Right, it's quiet.
I can't.
And
then guys could get circumcised and get that shit fucking fixed. Not circumcised. What's the thing when you
vasectomy?
Vasectomy.
But I don't want a guy to get a vasectomy because what if I want to have a baby with
Oh well.
Yeah, you
Oh
can't-
well.
You
Oh
can't
well.
reverse it.
Oh well. Oh well.
Men don't like the vasectomy.
And women don't like birth control.
Well, shit, everybody stop having sex
Yeah.
then. No more. No, but I don't know. If I got to a point where I needed to get on birth control, I would, but I haven't been on birth control in over 10 years. Since I was like 22, 23. So I just
And that's actually like the younger ages are the worst times to get on it because like it actually makes you depressed and it alters your brain chemistry and everything.
damn, so I was fucked up. I didn't
Yeah.
even know.
I'm gonna tell you right now, and that's one of the reasons I stopped too, because it alters your brain chemistry all the way. Like the guys that you would be attracted to, you wouldn't be attracted to if you were on the birth control.
Dang.
So like guys give off this certain scent, and when you're on the birth control, either you're attracted to it or you're not. And then once you stop taking it, whatever guy you're with, you're not gonna be attracted to
The
because that's not what you want.
pheromones?
Yeah.
Dang, so if I get on birth control now, I probably won't be attracted to the people I'm attracted to now. Well, I guess I won't be getting on it then. No. I don't know. If I had to get on birth control for like, I would only get on birth control for work. Honestly, if I decided to start doing full blown on scenes, I would just because
Safest route.
I want to have a porn baby.
No, maybe.
But I don't know. I don't want to get on birth control. I really don't.
Yeah.
If they have money, I don't care. We getting that child support, huh, Ava? Actually, I did not put my child's father on child support. I didn't. I wasn't gonna put him on child support. I don't believe in the child support system. I feel like you should just be there just because you're the other parent. But he decided to.
How do you feel about the government wanting to put like all the child support money onto one card for the kids so they could actually track where the money goes, and like parents can't use it on like groceries and phone bills and stuff like that?
They're about to start doing that?
Yeah.
See, I didn't hear about that. See, my child support now, I could spend the money wherever I want to spend the money at.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like we should be able to spend the money wherever we want to spend the money at, because at the end of the day, you know that's supposed to go for your child, and if you're choosing to fuck it off, that's on you.
Yeah.
Mine goes on snacks for the week for my baby.
I would say I don't like that the government would try to do that because that's just another way the government's trying to track how you spend your money.
Yeah, I guess dig it. What's up with these folks? I really don't know. It's hard for me to tell. What y'all thinking about?
Where's the rest of the Whataburger crew?
Who are we missing?
Shit, it's too many to count.
Who was we missing? Was there somebody we didn't talk about? The girls, Joanna, Chrissia, Jenny.
I forgot about them.
What you think about them?
Joanna cool.
We got Chrissy.
Joanna would not stop flirting with me. I had to tell her, like, little girl, stop flirting with me.
You remember Rocky?
He was Joanna's BFF.
Yeah, but he didn't come to like.
He only worked
definitely
on like
working there,
weekends.
yeah.
He worked every Sunday because I had him every Sunday with me.
What was his name? He was the little light skin.
Malik.
No, he had glasses. He was gay. I loved him to death. He was
Corin?
real cool.
Corin!
Yeah. I love
I know exactly you were talking about Corin.
Because I know he always.
He's doing so much better now.
What is he doing?
He's working a lot on his like musical theater stuff.
Yeah, I know. I went to go see one of his plays. It was really good.
His shit just opened up recently, I think. Like they're doing another play right now, so maybe we could try to go see him.
Yeah, I would love to support.
I haven't seen him either.
I know Corin. You remember Jarrell?
Yeah.
What happened to little
He
21
went-
Savage?
He that little gangster. He went to Prairie View the last time I seen him on Instagram, but I haven't seen him.
I went to his page today because we was going back and trying to find all the employees, but he ain't posted since 2020.
Yeah, I don't think he
Lord,
uses that
Corey.
account no more.
Dang.
Dang, he's going back to Beaumont.
Who?
Corin.
Mm. You remember SpongeBob? His name was Jose Nieto. But I called him SpongeBob.
Oh, okay, I know.
Was he one of the older ones?
No, he was young.
Jose.
He everybody thought he was a girl because his voice.
Every time they be like, yes, ma'am. They be like, yes, ma'am. And
Yes,
I used to get on, excuse me, that is not a ma'am.
yeah. It's too funny.
Dang. That's why I used to call him SpongeBob. I think he just had the cutest little SpongeBob laugh. I don't know.
I remember now. He always used to flinch because he always asked me for a hug, so I give him a hug, and he just do that. I'm like, why
He probably was that crushing on all the guys up there.
like, why are you flinching?
He had a crush on everybody.
Blanca liked him.
Yeah, he was cool as fuck.
But I miss Jarrell. Like, I wish I could get in touch with him. He was cool. He didn't listen to none of them.
Nah, he didn't care.
He only listened to me. That's why they would be mad, because he did not give a fuck what none of the managers said. Y'all know employees used to be calling me on my off days, being like, do I have to do this? I'm like, can y'all please just listen to the other managers? Then they'd be like, well, they're not calling me. Can you hit them up and see where they're at? And then they get mad because they answer for my phone call.
Mm-hmm.
Any hookups at Whataburger? Who's a
Everyone.
Whataburger? Everybody hooking
Everybody
up.
hooks
I was in
up.
a relationship, so
I didn't hook up with nobody.
did anybody like me up there? Not at that Whataburger. At the first Whataburger I worked at, yeah, they liked me.
I heard that. I remember you telling me that one of your old coworkers was jealous that you just left them from your old job. Like a few of your coworkers didn't like that you just left and you just dipped.
Oh yeah, they didn't want me to because they loved me over there, but they wanted me to go to that store on Veterans because when I first got to that store, y'all wasn't there yet, but the managers I was there, the whole staff was ghetto as fuck. Like how they fired all the what we were talking about earlier before they left, it was nothing but Hispanics. No, when I got there, it was just hood. It was hood as fuck, and so they put me there, but I wasn't the general manager. I was literally on the level of the other managers, but they were mad because the district manager kept telling them to listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
And for me to go in there and make changes, I hired like 27 people that week. I had to fire like 4 people. So they already didn't like me because of that. But when I finally Pierre, y'all remember John Pierre?
Yeah.
He was so cute. What happened to him?
You remember Jared?
Yeah.
Who was Jared?
The one that got me hired.
He was tall and kind of big.
Yeah.
Oh shit! What happened to Jared?
He started working somewhere else, and like he didn't get fired. He quit.
I don't think he was a good employee, but
No, he sucked. He sucked. No,
He didn't
like
do
they
shit,
wanted
right?
to fire him, but he wound up quitting on time. So you know.
Okay.
He sucked. He only worked weekends. He got really mad because like they wound up liking me more than they liked him as a worker. And, you know, like yeah, it sucks for you. Like pick your shit up. But yeah, he started working at a restaurant, like being a hostess or some shit.
Yeah. He worked at
Chili's or some shit.
Chili's because I went with my brothers. We had like a guys' nights. I don't know why the fuck we choose Chili's, but we was at
Chili's is cool.
I mean, it's cool, but the food is not good.
But the drinks are good.
Yeah, the drinks are good, not the food.
It's okay. It's okay, food. It's okay. You're like,
yeah, he was actually our server. Because we were just sitting there, and he said, "Brian," I was like, I turned to him. I was like, "Jared, the fuck you doing here?"
Dang.
And we was catching up. It was cool. Like it was just so random because like out of all places, like at a Chili's.
It'd be like that sometimes. Do you remember Tammy?
Yeah.
The white lady that used to work overnight?
The one that broke
Oh.
her shoulder, hurt her shoulder.
Okay, tell me about this shoulder break.
I used to like I had barely started working there, so like I was doing closing shifts, so I
Mhm.
had to mop the lobby, clean up the lobby. So I put everything from the lobby up. I started mopping, and like I don't know these people that did it before. They ain't mop. I was mopping, and then Tammy went to go run to the restroom. Like, bitch, you're not supposed to be running first place. Second place,
She would always run to the bathroom.
second place, I'm mopping. Why would you run? So she ran right into the wet spot, and she fell forward, and then landed on her shoulder.
I think I remember that.
She landed on her shoulder, and then like she was out for a couple weeks, and then like she tried to come back, and like she did it for like a day or two, and then like she's gone after that. Yeah, but so yeah, I'm the reason Tammy isn't working, because that is really my fault. I was mopping and she fucking took her shoulder out.
That's not funny. Why are we laughing? That is not funny.
But I got hired like as soon as like she was leaving, so it was a good trade-off if you think about it.
But yeah, I don't really remember. I don't remember too many other people. Mm.
What was Dora's son's name?
Daniel.
Daniel.
She never met Daniel.
Oh, you know.
Dora,
Dora, the one that didn't speak English.
Oh, she didn't speak no
Colored eyes.
English.
Colored eyes.
Yo, okay. I'm thinking of Nora, Jaime's mama.
Nah, Dora. No. I like Dora. Her son was a little prick though.
Yeah. But
He's
Dora,
annoying.
Every time I went to she never spoke English, but every time I came
She knew
to
how to
work,
speak shit.
She knew how to speak shit. And then every time I came in, they always knew to put me next to her, and that's how we just grew a bond together. Because she was like Brian, and she gave me a hug, and then we knocked the drive-through out.
Yeah.
Like, it was.
Oh, y'all was on the drive. You was on the grill.
Yeah.
And she was on the board.
No.
She didn't like.
She was on the grill. I was.
Yeah.
You was on the board.
She didn't like
okay.
being on the board. She did not like being on the board. She hated when they tried to put her on the board. She would.
I like the board.
She'd make it a point where they would have to put her on the grill. Like, she would make it a point like, this person's fucking up. Put me here. And like. And Dora had it. Like she did not fuck with any of the younger kids that did not know what they were doing. And it's so crazy because her son was a fucking piece of shit worker. Like I was like, damn.
She knew it.
She always got on. She was always getting on his ass, but still, I was like, damn, you should just get him to get another job.
What about the morning ladies? What was that one?
One of them used to get on my nerves.
Oh, the one that was always gossiping, right?
The short one. The real short one.
Who?
I can't
remember her name. It was not Eric's mom. It was the other one. It was the other beaner chick. Can't remember her name, but she was always talking shit.
Oh yeah,
always talking shit. I did not.
I can't remember her name, but the day I left, she actually gave me my props. Like I thought I was gonna be like on her, like I don't know,
list.
Yeah, on her list. But the day I actually left, she gave me a hug, and it was like, "You're a really good worker." I was like. Wow.
What about Flores? Do y'all remember her? She worked in the morning.
I remember her. I didn't like her.
She was the only one in the morning I liked. I didn't like that one chick. What was her name? I can't think of it. But her and Jalissa.
She worked with her, Flores, and Jalissa, right?
Mm-hmm. She would be there like every morning, Monday through Friday.
Yeah, I didn't like them. Nope. Who else? There's always dogs coming to the Whataburger. Mm-hmm. And then everyone will feed the fucking dogs like they were gonna leave. Like I hated when they did that shit. Like I love dogs, but like don't feed him because he's gonna stay right here, bro.
They were in the parking lot.
Yes, one time like they were throwing food through the window, and I was like, all right, when this person pulls up to fucking get the food, like the dog's gonna be in the way. I hated them, bro. Maxine took one of the dogs home that pulled up. that pit bull, that brown pit bull that she had for a while, she got that from Whataburger. It was at Whataburger. Shout out to Whataburger, free fucking housing for pets.
What was y'all's favorite meal to make?
Oh, I used to make some weird shit.
Like it has to be off the menu shit, like for real. Like,
I used to do a regular sweet and spicy, but I would have added onions. No,
You
like
the one that
fried-
liked all them fucking onions?
No, but
That was
no.
Ivy.
No, that was Ivy.
Okay.
I did the actual like the side onions,
Okay.
like the fryer ones. I added
Grilled?
that to the sweet and spicy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That actually hit. It
Mm.
hit different.
You kept the mustard on the sweet and spicy?
No, I had to do mayo. I don't like mustard.
Yeah. I don't know why the sweet and spicy come with mustard. It was paired well better with mayo.
Yeah.
What happened to the? I used to love the Monterey milk. But I don't think
Do they
have
still
that
do the Monterey
I don't
milk?
think
They
they
don't
do.
have the jalapeno ranch? Do they do the chicken Vita taco? Because I don't know if they still have those veggies or not. Now they have some breakfast burger, which that is not my thing.
And then they had this chili burger. Did you see that?
Yeah, I
They have
didn't try
chili
that.
burger now, and I was like, all right, y'all really trying to get people to blow up your fucking toilet? What the fuck?
We don't need no more animals.
Honestly though, the honey barbecue always gonna slap, and the patty melt always slaps.
The
I would
patty
mix
melt.
the patty melt with the avocado bacon burger.
Mm.
That was my.
I like the
secret.
avocado bacon burger, but I just feel like it was made too sloppily.
Yes. I didn't like when they would make my avocado bacon burger. I had to make my avocado bacon.
I needed
burger.
extra bun oil on the toast. They never put enough bun oil.
And they never laid everything right. Like they would just throw it
was-
all together. Like, bitch, no.
It was only certain people that could make my food. Like, sorry. I like doing quesadillas. That was good.
don't think I had
Dora used to bring her own hot pockets and cut it open and then put a jalapeno in there. And then she would put it on the grill and then like warm it up on the grill.
Shoot, I made all kind of thing on the grill. Oh, Lordy, Whataburger. Well, we all removed from there. Shout out to Whataburger.
Fuck Whataburger.
And to think that Whataburger was actually the same one where my dad worked at.
Your dad had worked
He
there?
opened that Whataburger.
Dang.
So when he was in high school, it first opened up and they had trailers. That's where they used to make like all the food and stuff. And then they finally built the actual building. Yeah. He worked in that same spot.
Damn,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What is your daddy up to?
He's taking care of my granny's crib in the country. So sometimes I go out there and help him cut the land.
Whose relatives was Jimmy?
Jimmy.
Maybe his name wasn't Jimmy.
Who's Jimmy?
The one that had the ranch. Was that on Bobby's daddy's side?
Probably. Because the only...
The ranch in Magnolia.
Oh, yeah, that's probably Bobby's side.
Okay,
I
they
don't know
was
much about
cool.
them. Nah,
Was Star?
sorry.
You don't know them? That was on Bobby
Yeah,
daddy's
I
side.
don't know none of them. I only know Bobby's uncle. That's it.
Who was his uncle?
Uh,
You sure it wasn't Jimmy?
it could have been Jimmy. It could have been.
It was always confusing, like which one is his mama's side, which one his daddy's side.
Yeah, because I barely even met his people. Like, they barely even came around.
They was cool. I guess it was people from his dad's side. Then they was some cool folks. I ain't gonna lie. They was cool. I remember I was crying like when they were burying him. I just remember sitting there crying and like I just know Riley was sad. And they just came and gave me a hug and stuff. But I think that's when it hit me when he was actually burying his body.
Yeah.
At the funeral, I was just kind of looking around, seeing who was there. All right, big buddy. Well, y'all, I think we're about to get up off of here. We've been talking too long. We're about to chill. So offline. All right. Thank you guys. Bye.